Wait, that was my dream last night.
What?
I was in a car with Whitney Cummings and she was like, I'm having pica, this like excessive craving for deep fried cockroaches. Well, she's like, can you keep a secret? And she was just chowing down in her car and she was like, will you have one with me? I'm like, no, thank you.
That's where you know it's not the real Whitney, because Whitney herself can keep no secrets. There would have been no secrets. She would have been on her story being like,
I'm also shocked in your dream you weren't like excited to have it with her.
I'm terrified of cockroaches.
Oh, right. But, I thought you eat all bugs. Sorry. I'm sorry.
download the DraftKings Casino app now. Sign up with promo code Trash Tuesday, and new customers get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits when you deposit $5 or more. Only on DraftKings Casino with promo code Trash Tuesday.
Annie, you're a Vegas girl, right?
I'm a Vegas girl, baby, but sometimes I can't get there.
You like the slot machines, blackjack.
I love the slot machines. I've
roulette.
Blackjack goes too fast for me, honestly.
Did you know that you can step into a world of non-stop action on DraftKings Casino and play the classics like blackjack, roulette, and slots, plus enjoy exclusive games you can't find anywhere else. And right now, new customers can get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits when you deposit $5 or more.
All you have to do is sign up, select the offer, make your deposit, and start playing from a full suite of games. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. You can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you're ready.
Did you guys know you don't need to be able to read to play DraftKings? I'm a lot better at DraftKings than I am reading.
Download the DraftKings Casino app now, sign up with promo code Trash Tuesday, and new customers get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits when you deposit $5 or more, only on DraftKings Casino with promo code Trash Tuesday.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Please play responsibly. In partnership with Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races in West Virginia. All games regulated by the West Virginia Lottery. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. One per opted-in customer. Minimum $5 deposit. Max match $100 in casino credits, which require one-time playthrough within 7 days. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/playerschoice. Restrictions apply. Void in Ontario. One per opted-in new customer. Minimum $5 deposit. Max match $100 in casino credits, which require one-time playthrough within 7 days.
Hi, you guys. So for 20% off your first order and a free gram of THCA flower, go to hellomood.com and use promo code Trash Tuesday. That's hellomood.com. Promo code Trash Tuesday for 20% off your order and a free gram of THCA flower. You guys, Mood is known for their federally legal THC, but now they're adding their most potent product yet to the lineup. Introducing hemp-based THCA flower, the future of legal THC. Try it along with all of Mood's other amazing offerings like Delta 8 flower, gummies, vape cartridges, and more. I know personally I love a vape. I can take it with me anywhere. It's discreet. That's kind of my current go-to. And for a limited time, Mood is giving our listeners a free gram of THCA flower and 20% off your first order. Just visit hellomood.com and use our code Trash Tuesday.
Mood's latest and most potent breakthrough in the world of legal cannabis is THCA flower. Since THCA converts into THC when you heat it, you get access to the classic marijuana high. Did you know that, Annie?
Okay, I like it. Doesn't count.
And Mood has 10 high-inducing strains, the most potent they've ever offered. So now is the time to try, baby. Try Mood's new THCA flower today, and for 20% off your first order and a free gram of THCA flower, go to hellomood.com and use promo code Trash Tuesday. That's hellomood.com. Promo code Trash Tuesday for 20% off your order and a free gram of THCA flower. Give your hair the detox it needs with Living Proof. Visit livingproof.com/TrashTuesday and use code TrashTuesday to get 15% off your first purchase.
That's livingproof.com/TrashTuesday, code TrashTuesday for 15% off your first purchase. livingproof.com/TrashTuesday, code TrashTuesday.
Annie, do you ever deal with split ends, dry scalp, breakage? Usually this is something that would make people panic, but let's talk about Living Proof. It's founded by an unlikely combination of MIT biotech scientists and renowned hairstylists. Living Proof's passion for brilliant, healthy hair starts with an innovative and scientific approach to solving your hair's toughest challenges.
I do love a hair product that went to college, you know what I mean?
And our favorite is their dry shampoo.
I love that dry shampoo. In fact, there's no other dry shampoo as far as I'm concerned.
It works great for texture. It works great for, degreasifying.
I wish I had some right now for what I'm looking at.
Thank you so much for your honesty. I did just eat mac and cheese. It's not my fault. And not only does Living Proof have more than 300 awards, but you can count on their products to be formulated without silicones, SLS, and SLES, sulfates, parabens, and phthalates. Plus, Living Proof is also PETA certified cruelty-free, color safe, and safe for chemically treated hair.
Living Proof their dry shampoo is really the only dry shampoo I use. I've tried every dry shampoo. It cannot cut my grease. I don't know if I have an extra greasy scalp or what.
You do.
Oh.
That's just what a little birdie told me.
Everyone tells it. Everyone's been talking about my scalp.
People are talking.
I'm so embarrassed. No, but Living Proof's awesome.
Give your hair the detox it needs with Living Proof. Visit livingproof.com/TrashTuesday and use code TrashTuesday to get 15% off your first purchase. That's livingproof.com/TrashTuesday, code TrashTuesday for 15% off your first purchase. livingproof.com/TrashTuesday,
code TrashTuesday.
Hi Slugs, I'm back on the road and I'm so excited to see you at my stand-up shows. We've got San Jose on November 2nd, and then November 4th I'll be in Boston at the Wilbur, and November 5th at the DC Improv, and November 16th at the Irvine Improv. Can't wait to see you guys. Get tickets at EstherOnIce.com.
Yo, what up, Sluggies? I am on the road. I am having fun. I am filming my special soon, so my set is tight. It is so cute, and I'm so excited to perform for you. And meeting you in the meet and greets absolutely rules. You can see me next November 17th and 18th at the San Jose Improv. I'll be in Houston, Texas at the Houston Improv December 15th through 17th. I'll be in Edmonton at the Comic Strip in Alberta, Canada, January 12th and 13th. And I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida at the Comedy Zone January 19th and 20th. More dates are always added, so go to annieletterman.com/shows, and I'll see you in Anniewood on Thursdays.
You guys, welcome to our Y2K early 2000s themed episode, which really every episode should be that theme, but we got one in the can right now, so welcome. We're all in our juicy sweatsuits.
I will say I've already worn this randomly on the show. So.
Yes, thank you.
You've worn the pink one, the tan one.
Guys, I've been trapped, okay? They say you dress the year you were.
Oh no, they don't.
We're not going to say those words anymore because we're
that.
not getting demonetized.
Well, and I've rocked some low-rise Von Dutch.
Oh, that's right. No, you had to come back with the most disrespectful of the trends.
Low-rise is back. It's not
but
me.
Who are these? It's that's why Ozempic came out, and then they're like, okay, now we can do low-rise again.
That's interesting correlation that you found. You're not wrong.
What's the equivalent for guys? Are they going to come back with the fleur-de-lis, bedazzled, affliction?
Jankos. I want Jankos bad.
Salvage.
Those are bad.
Jankos, I feel have never really went away. Do you guys know who Brandon Dermer is?
No.
Yeah, I do actually.
He and I.
His aunt walks the neighborhood with my mom sometimes.
Oh, that's right. He's
Really?
from Chicago.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
She's like, I know him. Who is he?
That's so sweet that your moms walk with each other.
My mom and his aunt, but yes.
Oh, his aunt. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
So you don't know him.
It's-
It's very far removed.
But if
We
you
have
did
some snacks for you guys too.
Oh, okay.
2000s
Really?
snacks.
And we have to reach in. It's my goodness, scary.
My most popular personal 2000 snack was eating the cookie dough that we sold for choir every day after school, watching TRL.
Oh my god.
Can you give us a song from choir?
Yeah.
No.
Give us one. You must remember one.
One year we did TV theme songs and that was fun. Come and knock on our door. are.
Wasn't that Ready for You? Isn't that our dear Suzanne Summers?
Three's
R.I.P.?
Company. Is it? I
Oh,
don't know.
R.I.P.
Oh.
Suzanne.
I have been watching Suzanne and Alan videos, and
Really?
Suzanne and Alan.
She's so gorgeous.
What? You know she passed away. 2
Yes.
days ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you are someone that might not notice that. You just
Notice?
started singing. You just started singing the song without a tear in your eye.
I didn't know what show because to me she was on Step by Step. That was my show with her.
I know.
Were you a child in the 70s? Like, why do you
Do you
know?
not watch reruns? This is like that's what you do.
Give
You
me
didn't
my
stay
box
home
of
from
snacks,
school
Wait,
please.
till
okay.
6 so you could watch.
I'm horny. I'm so horny.
Put it
I'm in a
inside
basement.
yourself, quick.
I'm in a basement. You sicko.
Put it in you.
I'm in a basement.
Squirt.
Wait, we're not. I love how we're just not going to share with Kalila.
I
She
know.
wasn't around for
You
these.
get a ring pop.
I wasn't around. We did have
Ring
ring pops
pops
in the
are great.
Philippines.
I will say I'm pretty excited.
Dunkaroos.
I know.
Can you guys explain to me why they were special to you? Because some of these I didn't experience.
Dunkaroos, like what? Ugh, she's so lame.
I'm
What?
becoming autistic. I'm sorry. I'm
Don't-
going back to the age. This was around the time when I was doing my occupational therapy. Get excited to want to squeeze things.
Okay, explain Dunkaroos
Wait,
for
you're
me.
excited for bubble tape?
Hubba bubba bubble tape? Why?
Oh, we had bubble tape. Bubble
Yeah,
tape
we
is
had it too.
exciting.
And I have Dunkaroos, man, and you're shaking over bubble tape.
I'm gonna bubble tape you to the couch.
I would get so turned on. Okay, Dunkaroos are special because they were like everywhere in the 90s for childhood. And then one day they just disappeared and no one could get them. And it was really confusing.
What are they though?
But now they're back. The concept is fucking beautiful. Okay, these are like the rebooted version and they're not as good. But
Oh, didn't they used to be sticks?
it used to be little, whatever.
is it like yan
kangaroos?
yan?
It's just little cookies and then you dip it in fucking frosting. A cup of
Oh,
frosting.
dude, we have Asian people
Yeah.
have yan yan. It's way better.
I just ate the frosting. That's
Yeah. Oh, really?
why I
Well,
loved
yeah.
it.
You had to try to ration the.
Yes,
equal.
but then I would just go ham at the end.
I had to take out my nicotine pouch.
What?
I'm trying to find something bad, and I vaped.
But you don't smoke.
I know. I just want something bad. Do you understand? Do you understand?
I do
just wanting-
understand, Annie.
And I tried vaping, and it made me tired and upset, and it's not for me. It's bad, guys. It's actually bad. I've decided.
Okay, those are great.
I
Fun dip,
love
of
how this
course.
is just a stick of pure sugar and then
Fun
a
dip
powder
rules.
of pure sugar.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Remember when Apple TV first came out, and it had the tiniest remotes of all time. I was like, why are they
ate
the
it?
same size?
You were dipping it in candy.
I mean, if I could have found it, I would. I lost it within 10 seconds of that thing. It was before you could be like, voice command, just no TV. TV was just on until we unplugged it.
Okay, but also the streaming remote, trying to watch a streaming service on a TV, why do you still have to type in like, da, 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 da? You know what I'm saying? Like there should be a keyboard on
Yeah,
all
voice
remotes.
command.
Dave, why
Yeah,
are you,
why are you
Are
doing
you
anything?
still
Shouldn't
typing?
Dave should be typing.
Dave
for
is
you.
typing.
And putting in,
Oh
pulling
my
up the key.
God.
That's in Todd's
Oh, that's
90%.
sad.
Is plugging in things and filling things out.
Wow, that's in. Oh, what do you mean it's 9?
You know how he does 90% of everything, I do 10%? It turns out everything's in his. Wiping my own ass is in my 10%, and that's it. Everything else Todd has
I'm
to
actually
do.
shocked that that's what that
He
is
would
in
do
there.
it. He would do it. Now we have the bidet. He turns it on for me.
This reminds me, okay, you know what my other favorite category of snack from childhood is like the snacks that you get at the pool, at the community
Yes.
pool.
Yeah.
Like the
What are
Tombstone
those?
pizza that you pay $20 for, but it's worth $3 at the grocery store.
Did you hang out at the pool a lot? Because I was there.
Kind of.
Every day.
Surprisingly a little bit, yeah.
I'm actually offended I was not kidnapped. We were very cute. We looked like the three Hanson brothers just walking to the pool and walking home every night.
Annie, I sent you a link of the Hanson brothers now.
Listen, they're in my algorithm.
Mine too.
Not mine.
They're looking cute, guys.
There's a little bit of a pudgy belly. I'm going, I'm going, Taylor, come on.
Were you Taylor? Everyone thought you were Taylor?
Yeah, I was Taylor. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, Taylor's a
Zach
cute
was
one.
when I was like, they're like, you need to lose a little weight. Isaac, it's like, you need to gain weight because your head's very skinny.
Oh, that's right. What's that one, Esther?
Baby bottle pop. I always got these.
Of
These are so
course.
fucked up. It's like, okay, it reminds me of my mom's nipple and it's just pure sugar. Like,
Is it just
thanks.
powder?
Thanks, Obama. Yeah, it's just you suck.
I like how you were. This was when you were in your late 20s. And Obama was
It was in the
mid-20s.
Obama administration. I got really into these.
Michelle. Okay. So nerds are not like the taste I want. I never was like interested in the taste, but the way that they had the dual sides, the packaging, it was really everything.
I love nerds.
Annie, I have one for you to get really excited about.
All right, put it in.
More gum.
Well, listen, this could
That is good.
go away forever, but the watermelon bubble yum.
No.
Or Bubblicious.
Oh, Bubblicious watermelon. The bubble yum wasn't as good, but the watermelon Bubblicious was like, me and my neighbor would like make out on a hammock and chew the gum.
The flavor
and still
lasted like
cigarettes.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
But then you just chewed more and more and more.
Yeah.
Will you drink this black Kool-Aid for me?
This
Wait,
is
those aren't
a
meant to be frozen?
great.
No.
This is a
Grape,
great
yeah.
purple.
Did you ever put the caps into your mouth as a retainer?
Yes. Yes, I
I
did.
used aluminum foil and pretended
wow.
that
Grills.
before I had braces, yeah.
I did that with paper clips.
How?
I
did
would stretch
too,
out
yeah.
the paper clip and put it in here.
Oh, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
you
Actually,
should
that
bleed a
looks
little
better.
bit. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
cute.
it was worth it.
Faking
what?
gingivitis too.
Braces mistake I really made is I got those clear braces, but they were
You didn't get the credit
what?
of being a cool kid with braces.
Well, no, but also they're not clear and they're
You had-
yellow.
You had braces.
Yeah, I didn't wear my retainers.
How old were you?
I think I had them like 5th, 6th, and 7th
Let me see,
grade.
because they're straight.
They were really.
They're
My
straight.
teeth were really bad.
You're not going to believe this, but I had braces for years.
I love your teeth. Your teeth are like my favorite, next to your big giant shoulders that make me feel more
That's
comfortable
not
being
how
next
I
to
thought
you.
that sentence would end.
But I love your teeth are like, I think the idea, like people should be trying to get a little tiny gap. It's so
Well,
cute.
I got braces too young and my jaws were not done growing, apparently. So when I got them removed, they started to space out again. So
I'm spacing out looking into them.
Did
So
you have
cute.
braces? Could you guys
No,
afford
I
that in
hadn't-
the trailer park?
I had.
Where I know you secretly grew
No,
up.
you know, I actually just grew up in a nice neighborhood. I hitchhiked to the trailer park. I
Smell
identified.
this.
which one is that? Airheads?
No, my mom.
No.
Oh, this
What
is
are-
fruit by the foot. Oh,
Oh,
I remember it would have sayings in
Sorry.
it. It would have like,
Yeah.
Esther, you got an arm on you.
And tattoos.
oh,
Yeah.
it had tattoos. You didn't have these.
We didn't have we might have had them. I just didn't look. And it's not to say that we didn't have exceptional snacks growing up, because we did. And Asia is definitely ahead of the curve when it comes to candy.
I believe that.
I just these seem like not that fun.
I feel like you'd get a fruit by the foot in your lunchbox. So it was like candy.
Wait,
It was like healthy candy. Or
I
something.
just remembered. Okay. No,
What?
then they started coming out with the like fruit leather, and your parents tried to
Yes.
kind of trick
It
Yeah.
was the organic.
you. And you're
fruit by
like,
the
this.
This
go
is
fuck
not the
yourself.
By the way,
same.
my parents never once tried to trick me into eating something healthy. There was no thought put into my well-being.
Well, maybe they were trying to get you a couple inches.
Were you allowed to drink soda?
There was no rules in my
Pop.
house.
You call
What
it
part
pop?
did you guys think there was
Pop?
rules? No, I call it soda.
Okay.
Really? Were you allowed?
No.
Were you
Yeah,
not?
we-
No, we were allowed. No. Wait, I'm so sorry. My parents have eating disorders, so we would sometimes have food in the house and sometimes not. When I was little, I thought that you were supposed to drink syrup because my dad would be chugging Aunt Jemima. I would come down. I literally thought you would order like a cup of it. My dad would chug it out of the bottle every morning, and then we used to put it. We would have like Cheerios, and we would put the syrup in the. Did you ever do that in the cereal?
No, would have
I
loved
was-
to.
Yes, it was so.
That actually
fucking
sounds
good.
really good. I was so,
So good.
deprived. I think my parents restricted all of the
because
fun
they
stuff.
needed you to.
Yeah, because they needed me to like be their racehorse basically. But what I would do is do you know what Milo powdered milk is? Like chocolate powdered milk.
Yeah.
I would just eat it from the can, like scoops into my mouth. I would eat whole sticks of butter, just like munch on the whole stick of butter. I would eat just cane sugar.
I have a moment to bully
Spoonfuls.
you. I have to take. Oh, finally, she has a ring, Esther.
Oh, you guys.
She finally got one.
Thank you, Annie. Thanks for noticing. Oh my God, you're right. I'm the only one unengaged.
But
Yeah,
like
but you're
that's
doing
more
better than
normal. Like
everyone else.
look at it's we're not exactly like you don't want to be us.
My boyfriend
look at this
just graduated
couch.
from college. Okay. My fiance is still
And
in
he
his
has
20s.
30 reptiles, and my fiance has sleep apnea, and is not. He's really old.
Wait, I'm dating a sleep apnea boy.
Does he have a CPAP?
Yeah. He has a CPAP. And I find it so cute.
Wait, someone just asked me on my Instagram DMs, what's your advice for making, she just started dating a guy with a CPAP and asked like, how can I make him feel comfortable? How would you answer that?
The first night he spent over, I was like, hey, don't forget your CPAP. I want you to be oxygenated and not wake up with a headache. And I don't know. Like, that's it. I'm like, please don't forget your CPAP.
That was really smart because Dave slept over once early in our relationship without his CPAP, and that will be the last time that I ever sleep near. It is so brutal. It's just all night.
It is so like embarrassing when you like. I used to wear mouth guard. Like it is so embarrassing.
Wait, does
to do
Todd
your regular-
snore?
Todd does snore.
Loudly?
Yeah, not too bad. I probably snore more
The
than him.
CPAP has so become like a not embarrassed. Like, I think it's hot. When men do embarrassing things and they're not embarrassed, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Like,
If he was just like hiding it, like just wearing the covers over.
yeah. And also, like, I love when guys are guys. Like, when guys are just kind of a little bit stupid, a little bit gross. Like, there's a little bit of that I've realized lately. Like, oh, that's good. I like that.
I feel like these were not around.
What are
So
those?
Zuri
These
picked the
came out.
snacks
I would
out.
like remember when these.
I agree with that one.
I feel like I was like excited about these and into them, but I
Lifesavers
remember
gummies.
being grown. But I did like the regular. Remember, Lifesavers came like certs.
Yep.
Esther,
In a little roll.
Esther, when did cream savers disappear?
I don't know exactly because with these things, it's always like you wake up one day and you're like, I haven't had a cream savers in 4 years and I don't know what happened. But that was similar to Dunkaroos where it disappeared. And then it literally just came back after I made a 12-part Instagram series. Who could say the correlation?
Did they ever pay you?
No. What happened was there's this company that's called Iconic Candy. They've reached out, not with any financial benefit to me, but they bought the cream like they buy old things like
Right.
and then they remake them. So I'm like, does that count? Does it count if it's not made in the original factory by the original corporate overlords?
Corpses. I think you said the corpses of the people that died making them.
I don't trust it.
This was like my most G thing I ever did for a boyfriend for his birthday. We had this bit. It was like, I started dating this guy around Halloween and there was this like gummy ear candy and we would just like jokingly like put it in each other's like pockets. Like we were always like kind of like sneaking it back to the
What
other person.
age was this?
I was 25. He was probably 34.
Okay.
It was cute. He was my improv teacher. We did bits. Okay.
Okay.
But like
Honestly, the fact that you got the teacher, very impressive. I
I
only
got him third class.
I only got the
He was-
classmates. Not good.
I followed on Facebook. There was a DM, ongoing DMs all night. We had a bit where we would like, it was like, that's so funny to date your improv teacher and then everything's bits. Everything we would write back to each other would be like an alphabet. It would be like start with an A, then he would do a B, then a C. And then we were always like,
What city was this in?
this was in New York.
And what
UCB.
was the age difference?
10 years?
Would I know this improv teacher?
Maybe.
What's his name? We can bleep it out. I don't know.
He's good. He's a good one.
I always had a crush on my
He's a
improv
sweet guy.
teacher.
Well, he was mean, so I was like really into him. He was like a mean, strict teacher. I was like sopping wet. I'm like, and to yell at someone in an improv class is so funny.
I always had a crush
You're
on
not zip zap zopping enough.
improv teachers or improv coaches, and then always had someone put a feeler out, and it never.
They probably all had a crush on you.
They didn't. If they did, they didn't.
If they did, they didn't.
No, the
Nobody-
improv teachers were always like getting hot shit. Like it was always like it was. Some of my improv teachers ended up with like girls where I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. But so we had this bit where we would like, for like months, we were just like, every time one of us would like leave, we would like slide this candy into each other's things. So, so I found the manufacturer that made and then I got him like a box of them. So he like unwrapped and I'll tell you, it was an annoying bit because then he was just left with all this candy. And I was like, bye. Is that your house, not mine?
That's so sweet. I feel like you really are like a very thoughtful gift giver.
I like
That's
giving-
your strength.
Sometimes I'll forget to give a gift completely, and then you'll get a weird one in March.
I'm not really a good gift giver.
Giver in general?
I'm a really bad gift receiver.
No, I like, do you
How
know what I
so?
like?
What?
Well, because when I do get you something, I am trying to get you something you're going to use because I feel like that's the only way to into your heart is like
I hate
save you $1.
every gift I get. I'm like, I can't hide it. Like if someone
I
gets
have
me
that
a
same
gift
thing,
and
yeah.
I don't like it, my instinct is to be like, why did you get me this?
Well,
You
I
say it
used
out
to have
loud to
that.
them?
Kind of
I
sometimes.
call it
Esther.
Christmas face. I don't have Christmas face. Like,
Yeah.
Has Dave bombed with a couple gifts?
This is not a safe subject. He stopped buying me gifts like 8 years ago because our first Valentine's Day was really bad.
what do you get you? This is safe.
He got me
Edible underwear. Can you imagine?
a mug.
What
Now,
did
in
it
his
say?
defense, he'd be like, oh, it was a specialty mug for tea and you had been drinking tea.
What did
but-
it say on it?
It didn't say anything on it, Annie. And honestly,
Yikes.
when you open a
Dave.
Valentine's Day gift from your new boyfriend,
He didn't even shove like a thong in
and
there?
you've been together like 7 months, and it's a mug, I'm like, okay, like, are we coworkers now?
It
like,
is actually thoughtful though because he was watching your patterns and the things you were doing.
What would you have wanted?
that's the thing I don't know. You can't win.
What if he got you one of those mugs that's like the handle is a penis and it's balls?
Annie,
But
stop.
what would you have done? Because I obviously would think that was perfect.
What
what-
if he had shown up with, like the Undertaker, the wrestler, with just Esther across his neck tattooed?
Okay, that would be good. But I also, and I know that it makes me sound like a brat. It's just like, don't get me gifts. Like everyone in my life, I'm like, no gifts, please. Like I can't handle it. And
Where do you
then
think that comes from? Did you grow up receiving gifts not Christmas, obviously?
no, we did Christmas.
I
You
think
guys
I
did
know what it
Christmas?
is.
What?
I think when you get a gift that's not something that you really want,
like, you
it feels like people,
wasted.
and it also feels like people don't like know. You're like,
Well, I just feel bad. I'm like, you wasted money, and like, we need to fix this. We need to return this. Like, and then one other time he tried. I feel so bad, like, because it was when I was hosting Glowing Up, which was like a podcast about skincare, and he got me this huge box of like all this really nice Korean skincare, and I'm like,
you're like, I get it free.
no, but I was like, Dave, like Korean skincare breaks me out. Like, I can't.
Wait,
use
what
any of
is
it.
what is the best gift you've ever received from anyone? Where you were like, oh, they nailed this.
I mean, what comes to mind first is my 16th birthday. Like my dad.
Got you a car.
No, yeah. Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding? Like they took
Came out, there was just a bow on a car.
but it's the neighbors. We went to Mangiano's, classiest joint in the city in Skokie, and my dad like gave me a gift, and it was a Fannie Mae box, which is like a famous, Chicago chocolatier. And here's why it was good, because there was a misdirection, because as soon as they handed me the Fannie Mae box, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I was in a bitchy mood, and then I opened it, and there was like a trip ticket to take me to New York.
Oh, so you like to be gifted experiences.
I think so. Or just like something.
Like when you went to Japan.
Well, that wasn't a gift.
This is a nightmare.
That was the Paralympics.
Do you guys have like a best gift that you've ever had that you remember?
I like giving gifts more than receiving them. I like getting gifts too, though.
I like giving. Giving's fun for me.
Giving is fun, actually. When you really nail it, and when you really like, that's fun.
I like when people know I'm paying attention, and I know. Like I think I did a good swing for you, but it didn't work when I got you the gold tongue scraper.
Oh,
But it was
yeah.
too thick.
Yeah, it hurt. It actually hurt me.
But that is like a win for me.
That's that's really good.
That is really good. The thought is there.
Like an up level of a thing I know
Yeah.
you use.
Yeah.
Gold-plated tongue scraper is pretty cool.
I once gave my third grade girlfriend my mom's pearls. By
Oh, that's
Oh
my
so
God.
funny.
Was she pissed?
Yeah, my mom was pissed, and the girl's mom actually had to return them.
And then the Lord punished all of you by making you only want
Men.
pearl necklaces given by men for the rest of your life.
That's what made me gay.
You were so bad at being straight.
Did you or Bobby ever have like a big fun like gift giving or receiving?
No, he's a
Let me guess. He just threw cash. He was like, buy yourself a gift.
Like gift cards, yeah. Like I think our
Gift
first
cards are actually so funny.
my
I love
first
a gift
birthday,
card.
it was like a gas card, Starbucks, and then Target. Each one was worth $100, and he just like slid it across the table.
I like it.
Honestly, I love that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thanks.
Practical.
For my first gift to him, because we were obsessed with my 600-pound life. So
Yeah, that's what turned you on. You guys got horny.
Yeah, we got
about?
horny.
Did you like the whale?
It was a hard watch
I
for
was
me on
really
the
like,
plane because
why
I watched
is
it on an
this-
international flight, and I was like, I think I'm gonna get a panic attack just listening to the breathing was
Why
a lot.
would they do that to us?
I know that was
I've spent my whole life not ever being in that situation.
In
My
what situation?
Seeing
Obese
And
man jerk
being-
I
off?
really struggle.
yeah, the
jerking off.
opening scene is just him dying from jerking off.
I know.
Yeah. But our first Christmas together, it was a framed picture of our favorite contestants, people on my 600-pound life. And I made it into a Christmas card and I framed it. He
Yeah.
thought it was really funny, but then he didn't really, that's it.
I made my ex-boyfriend, he like loved my ass, so I made him a birthday card once that was like, the front was like my ass with a skirt on, and then you lifted it and said happy birthday, and it was like my skirt came up.
Oh my God.
What do you think about
Brilliant.
people who do like full like boudoir sessions and make calendars for their partners?
think anytime a gift is a photo of yourself, it's like not a gift.
It's funny though.
I've had a
It
guy
is
do this
funny.
to me.
But a boudoir thing is like, to me, like a little cheesy. It's a little like Red Shoe
Dude,
Diaries.
can I tell you what this guy did to me? Aside from obviously, I've told you like he bought himself a plane ticket to join my family vacation that he
Yeah.
was not invited to. But he made me an album. It was like on the last page, it was like all pictures of him. But the last page, it was of him in one of those like thrones. You know those like furniture that looks like a throne, and it said in the bottom, a king is not a king without his queen, but it's just a picture of him.
Gross.
And like, I was 22, I didn't know any better. He was 40, so I was
Dr.
like,
Remini, or what?
He was 40 doing
Romney,
this?
we need you.
yeah. And
That's so disgusting.
I don't know. I stayed with him for like a year and a half, but I did. But I remember now I look back and I'm like, why didn't someone intervene when they saw this fucking like? Who were the adults in my life?
This is why creepy guys have to date women in their 20s because they're stupid. Like you were too stupid to know better. No?
No, yes, of course. Well, you're just, and it's when you're young, it's just hard to get out of relationships too for some
Yeah.
reason.
And you don't know what's right and what's wrong, kind
Yeah.
of. You know what? I do need to give Dave credit because there was one funny gift he really nailed, which is, and I'm revealing something very embarrassing of myself, but when I was like, probably this was like 8 years ago, I would jokingly often refer to myself to Dave as a skinny, pretty, famous, humble comedian. And he got me like for one whatever holiday it was, like this like underwear that said that on the back, and like a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff that said that, and that was pretty funny.
My best friend in high school, or like a little bit after high school, my 18th birthday, everyone kind of wasn't that, like she was on a trip, my parents were out of town, like it was like this weird, like I guess we're doing this alone as a twin, you know, like doing things alone. But so she knew she was gonna be out of town, so she like left outside my door. It was a DVD of Adventures in Babysitting, and then she like made her, like she put like her face on like a cup, and like an upside down cup, and it was like really cute. Then she friend dumped me 2 years later, but it was a cute.
You should get one of those shirts that says "Dump Her."
Dump her, dump me.
Was it a formal?
I'm with dumped.
I want that
And it's
Dump me.
Was it a formal dumping? Do people do that where they have a sit down talk?
Well, I
with friend
wasn't-
dumping.
I wasn't taking the dumping. I was just like thought she was busy because I was like, we loved each other, and she had like written me this when I went off to college. She wrote me this like letter about like I felt so seen by her, like about how cool, just like this whole like really. She's like, I feel like I'm giving a eulogy. It was just this really sweet little notebook paper. She's like, don't read this until you leave or whatever.
Already sounds too intense.
Is she in love with you?
No.
Yeah.
Say.
I think what happened was I am obviously like a lot, and I am always like myself, whether I'm trying to be or not. And she got into this like really hipster crowd when she ended up going to school in Michigan, and she got into this like really hipstery like art crew where you can't like, I was like a liability, I feel like, with them, where I was just gonna come in and be like, because I just called people out, like I would just be like, okay. No, we went out for New Year's. We were in New York, and her friends were being like, they were like being condescending to me, and I'm like, not. I think I'm pretty like aware of when that's happening or whatever. So I would just kind of like let it roll, and then I kind of would just call it out, and she sided with. She was like, Annie, you're giving us all headaches or something, and I was like. She's like,
you're like, I know.
I was like, yeah. And the more you ignore me, the crazier I feel. The more I'm going to talk. Don't you know? I'm like a pull talk toy, bitch. Like there was like trouble in paradise, but I don't know. I always thought it was just like she was going through stuff. And then I think she just had a boyfriend who, I mean, my interpretation was, obviously I don't know what was going on. I'm like old enough to know that like, but he was treating her in a way that I didn't like seeing him treat her be treated, but I don't know what had been going on. I just felt like he was being rude, and I would kind of like try to make a joke about it, and then that wasn't cool. And then I ended up running into her years later on the subway in New York, and she was like, yeah, I married that guy. I don't want to say any of their names, but she's like, I married him. Like, and I was like, that's great. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like she was like, I don't know, thought that I didn't.
The one that got away. That's all
this
the
sounds
story
like a
is
lesbian movie.
saying.
If I,
She was, I did take her with me to go hang out with my my friends. Everyone fell in love with her. Like she was like very, very beautiful, very funny, very cool. She's still, I mean, I haven't seen her in years, but I'm sure she still is. But really just like a funny, smart person. And I brought her, I had these friends that I met through my like Quaker stuff that lived up in Williamsport, and I would go up and hang out with them, and we do like country things, like go on snowmobiles and go caving and spelunking and shit and weird stuff. But I remember bringing her to one of those parties, and they obviously were immediately in love with her, and I just had to be like, this is what happens. Here she is, and it ended up with all of us like on mushrooms, and she definitely was masturbating in front of everyone in a bed. Like we were like, people were starting to make out, but she was just fully. There was some interesting.
That never
masturbate
happened
in public is crazy.
I've never just started masturbating in front of a group, but I remember being like, oh, okay. Well, and my friends were like, your friend's awesome.
There is a category of gifts, though, that actually I do appreciate and I think is good and you can't really fuck up, which is a surprise gift. Like, it's not a birthday, it's not a holiday, it's just like a random gift.
Yeah.
Because I remember, and I feel like I need to give Dave credit because all I do is talk shit about him on this podcast.
You really do not.
He's like, whenever he listens, he's like, well, I heard you, it's just something like bad I said about, I was like, you're not attracted to me, whatever. That's my
Sorry,
stand-up.
we just made you say it again.
Actually, that's my stand-up.
So I was like, go through the thing he gets mad about. Can you tell us more?
But when we first started dating, and I had a podcast called Weird Adults, and I had just recorded an episode with Eliza Schlesinger where we went into like basic girl stuff and talked all about Yankee Candles. And I know. And we had been dating, me and Dave had been like 3 weeks in. And literally I go to his apartment and he bought all these Yankee candles for me. And I was like,
how many? Was it just a menorah?
It was probably like 4 or 5, but I'm like, no one is.
That's
it was
so sweet.
That's so
It's
sweet.
thoughtful.
Had he listened to the episode? And
Yes.
That's what, okay.
Like that was like, guys, if you're listening, like,
well,
3 to 5
be
weeks
careful,
in,
guys. Don't listen, and don't be too.
That was like, I'm marrying you no matter what.
What was the
Whether you
smell?
want to
What
or
was the
not.
scent? Do you
What?
remember what the scent was?
No, I don't remember.
Probably
at all.
cookies and stuff.
Yes, actually, like frosting.
My dad got me. I was like getting obsessed with Yule logs. Like I just loved like.
What?
I don't know. I just love the idea. I never knew they were called Yule logs.
What
and
is
then
a Yule log?
the scene of a fireplace that just plays.
I
I don't
also
know
love those
why.
animals.
That's cool.
I was like, they're called Yule logs, and then I was like, I love Yule logs. They're awesome. And I get this present, and it says "Dreams come true." And I opened it, it was a Yule log.
Oh.
But what do you mean, like
It
figurines?
was like a DVD of like a fireplace.
Oh,
A Yule log's also a
cute.
very delicious cake.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
ooh, that butter icing.
What do you guys say when you get a gift that you don't like? Like, what's your face or what do you say in terms of like
Why
your
did you
reaction?
get this?
I've grown out of
really?
it.
Why would you get me this? I
You're
don't get it.
upfront like that about
Do you
it?
have a receipt?
My friend did get me something so. I'm trying to like declutter. So sometimes when people give me things, I'm like, this is insane if you think I'm not throwing this out. But like, yeah, she got me a decorative like thing for. I'm not decorating my house, lady. Okay, I'm not doing holiday decorations, all right?
So you tell him right up front then. Why did you get this?
If it's family or,
Yeah.
you know, Dave after this long. But he does, like I said, he doesn't really get me anything.
Was it you? Because I remember, which I thought was actually a really great gift for you. I remember having to run around to 3 different places with Jenna to find an Erewhon sweatshirt and sweatpants.
Wait, but that wasn't even from her. That was from Caroline. I got that.
Well, I went with her to go pick it up. I wasn't sure who it was for.
I wonder if that was for me. Was it?
Yeah, we went to some place close to Hamburger Mary's to pick it up.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's so crazy that you were involved in that.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I
I
was
was like,
like-
oh, this is actually a really clever gift. And another thing I thought was like, oh, Esther would probably like the Costco Kirkland sweatshirt.
I just saw that on TikTok and was like, I really want this.
They're sold out.
Sold out.
course.
I did get a
Yeah.
Wawa hoodie like immediately when I knew they existed. I have like them in every colors, and I'm like, I gotta get rid
It's
of
such
them.
a good idea. Like,
Wearing merch
why,
of the
like,
places you love.
7-Eleven hoodies, Zippy, give me that. Like, that's a,
But
we need
don't
more of
sell
that.
it to me at Target. I don't like when that happens. You know when Target will be like,
oh,
I'm
yeah.
Right.
selling. It's
You
like,
want
like
it
the
to be
no.
official.
sriracha shirts.
It pisses me off.
Yeah,
It
I'm not
pisses
into
me
that.
off.
But the 7-Eleven did a collab with Crocs, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
was a
They
good
did.
one. It was a little bit of an insane clog, but you know, yeah, super cute. How do we feel about Britney these days, guys? Do we feel as though it was the right decision to free her completely?
I love her so much. And I don't know the situation. I don't know how to solve it. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not going to pretend like one answer is right and one is wrong.
She's unwell. I mean, I think we can say that she's unwell. I think maybe we're afraid of Britney people coming after us, but she's unwell. I mean, this is unwell girl. She's swinging around.
Do the Britney people
knives.
not see that she's unwell, or did they
She's
not see
very
that she's
unwell,
been unwell?
and I don't know what was going on in that conservatorship. Maybe that was very bad. I don't know, but this person is in danger.
But did you see the news that came out today about her memoir?
about the
Abortion.
I did see that.
She, obviously everyone knows by now. If you know, then everyone knows. But because I know you're not on TikTok, or you are, but
I'm looking
Not
up
the way-
liposuction in nostrils because
not my level. So yes, she came out and said that Justin sort of like nudged her. He got her pregnant.
Oh,
and then,
he's
like,
gonna be so
nudged her towards the abortion. And she's a very religious girl, and I think like it's clear that that has had some sort of really deep and profound negative impact on her. And then when you go back and watch the Every Time music video, and there's a woman giving birth, and the lyrics are like, every time I try to fly, I fall. Like, I don't know. There's
The
just,
baby falls out of me.
it feels really sad. And like, this could have fucked up her whole life. As an Abobo experience,
As an experienced abortionist,
what's your
abortionee, I mean.
abortionite?
No, abolitionist.
Abolitionist, yeah. As a baby abolitionist, yes. Well, I can answer your question.
Like, can you see how that could affect her? Like, are you immune to having like a negative impact of that?
when I was 19 was my first abortion, and it was rough, but I felt like it was the right thing to do, and there was relief at the end of
It
it.
wasn't physically rough.
It was rough for me.
Why?
I don't know, but I remember like just being, just having to
You
wear
felt
the
like not
diaper
well,
for the,
like
yeah,
taken
just not
care
well.
of.
Yeah, I think I was like over sedated. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was, but no, it was like not a great time, but also like I felt like relief because it's what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
Right.
that's different. Right.
So I don't know what the pressures in her young career were. You know what? Maybe even more than just Justin. I'm sure other people in her life were probably like, "You cannot be pregnant now." So I can't imagine that, being easy.
I mean, also, like, I have seen the clips of every time she's being interviewed by anyone, they're like talking about her tits and stuff. And it is like, she was just like a Christian girl. And they're like, it's not like she picked those outfits out.
I
Remember
think
the
she
Rolling
did.
Stone? But yeah,
Yeah.
but still, you can be a baby slut and not want to
Yeah.
be
Also, you're allowed to dress slutty and not have people be like, tell us about your tits.
Well, just like, what do you want to hear?
Yeah, no, it's very fucked up, and I'm definitely ordering the book, and I like it. Even though when you do see some of the social posts, you're like, I don't understand how she wrote a book, but I'm gonna get it.
Listen, a lot of people have written books. Okay, come on now. There's a lot of books out there by people.
Are you guys gonna read Julia Fox's book?
Yes.
I ordered it.
Maybe we can. Maybe now it's
Cliff
time to
Notes?
get her on.
No, she was on. Yeah, we can. That's doable. She's had a crazy life.
We want her. We'll do a denim episode.
Julia Fox, will you be on our show?
Not that we haven't asked you a million times already. Yeah, I mean, when you say read, I mean, I'll probably maybe an audio book.
Yeah.
I don't know. Reading's hard.
Do you think it was the right thing to do that she did have the abortion?
That's only something she can answer.
Yeah.
Are you asking her as a
every-
nurse?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so.
But for
like-
pop music, it was the right move.
I mean, for your sake, yes.
She was 19, was she?
Yeah.
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 19? Okay. Yeah, that would have been shot. Probably a lot of us would already have kids.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, we
I
would
would've
all have gotten
copied
pregnant.
her for sure.
Yeah.
That would have been a star, though. Is it fucked up to say that?
Maybe.
She has kids.
Yeah, but if her and JT
Yeah.
But it
had a
was
kid,
better.
Kevin
Federline,
Federline. Come on, does that really count?
Wasn't he a
Even
dancer?
yeah, but it's
Look at him.
JT. I don't know.
How did he gain so much weight? He was so hot.
He moved to
youth.
Hawaii.
Ew.
I know, but come on.
Ew.
But come on. You know me. That's my thing.
Ugh.
It's the hot. He was so hot.
Oh my God,
He was
that's
definitely hot
crazy,
back
Annie. No
then.
one thinks that.
He was so hot. But if you take away what he is, but he was so hot. That was my type.
Yes, I see it. I see it.
And
see
Britney
it.
wasn't his type. Okay? You know what I mean?
Well, he had Shar Jackson was pregnant.
Yes.
when
I'm
he
not
met
saying I
Britney.
liked his personality or wanted to date him or had a crush on him. I'm just saying he was hot.
Oh, that's right.
So was Scott
He had a
Peterson.
baby
I don't
mama.
appreciate what he did.
I also think Scott Peterson was hot.
Smoking hot.
Scott Peterson.
He killed his wife.
He has that just thick daddy look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hate that
She
I
looked,
said
I
that
like
out
when you
loud.
looked at
So
the camera.
speaking of that, we have a little game that we want to play with you guys.
Ooh.
It's a little trivia fast question game with a prize at the end. We have a little button.
prize. Something Esther won't like.
Honestly, I think Esther might actually love the
Wait.
prize.
Oh, yes.
I just realized that every party I went to when I was like 18, 19, like adult parties that I would go to when I got invited to them finally, I would bring lollipops because I thought it was cute, and I'm realizing how disgusting that is.
Why is that disgusting?
Because I was young and it was like, look,
Blowjobs.
pretty
Kids.
candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you should be the same age as everyone if you're.
But we
gonna
were
bring
all on
those.
Molly, so or ecstasy it was called back then.
Right. So we have this little button.
Sorry that I stopped you like while you were bringing in a heavy. Guys, this is amazing.
Holy shit!
This is incredible. I like these pants too. Oh my God, cute.
We have a podium.
We have a little podium. So what we're gonna do is ask you the questions, and if you know the answer, you have to get up and buzz it as fast as you can.
We're gonna
What
keep
kind of
score
questions?
first
I'm worried
person
about
to-
These
that
are 2000
person in my
related
shot.
questions.
I'm
What?
gonna lose this. If it's 2000 Y2K questions?
Yeah,
Oh my
Y2K
God,
questions.
I'm sorry,
questions.
Jordan.
And then whoever has the most points at the end gets a trophy,
That's a little
a gift
fun gift.
that we're excited about.
Okay.
Okay, so are you guys ready?
All right, you guys ready? Okay.
Question:
Question 1.
What 4 artists sing in Lady Marmalade?
Ooh, Kalila.
Maya, Pink, Christina Aguilera, and oh my God, who's the fourth one? Hang on, how many seconds do I
You
have?
got 5 seconds.
5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that Lil
Esther?
Kim?
Is it Missy Elliott?
No.
No, you're.
Lil Kim wasn't it?
What'd you say?
It wasn't Lil Kim.
It was.
It was.
You got it.
It was Lil Kim.
I would never have gotten Maya. I forgot about that bitch. Oh my
I know,
God.
Maya's the
Maya?
forgotten
If I got
one,
the 3
honestly.
of 4, who wins that?
But bonus, I think you all get.
I
a-
forgot
No,
about my
no
ghetto
one gets it.
superstar.
There is a bonus to that. Who intros the video?
Oh, it's Missy Elliott.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I wasn't totally okay.
Yeah.
Quietly
Did I ever tell you about when my friend Abby and I went to a Missy Elliott concert and we blew up trash bags with air? Like we had to blow into them to be like that thing. And and it was so hot and so disgusting and it was so uncomfortable to get through the crowd and no one thought it was cool or like
It sounds like you had a really fun life.
No, what I'm telling you is me and my friends are very creative.
That is so funny. That's so
But we were like, this is gonna fucking kill, and nobody cared. We were laughing so hard.
Oh my God.
If I can find a picture, you could. throw it
Next
up.
question.
Okay,
next
next question. Who is
I know I don't like playing with you at all. I don't like playing with you at all.
who is Alien Gonzalez?
Elian Gonzalez.
Oh, he grew up hot.
Who hit?
Kalila is
Oh,
Kalila.
he was the kid that was being torn between Cuba and Florida
Very
with the
good.
parents and yeah, all that. Yeah,
And
Elian
he
Gonzalez.
did grow up. He grew up.
He
cute.
grew up?
He got cute.
I mean, I hope he grew up.
yeah.
He ended up studying engineering, and he's now like he's gonna run for government in Cuba. It's
No
actually-
way.
Aw.
But
we didn't get
bonus
him.
question:
Okay.
Who championed him in the U.S.?
Was it
celebrity?
Janet Reno?
A celebrity. It was his big
Madonna?
champion.
No.
Oh wait,
She would've
Gloria
adopted him,
Stefan.
Yes, Jesus.
I do not like playing with you. You're like Dave. You win. You guys are freaks.
Why are you? Should be used to this. You're shorter than everyone.
I
It's
know,
harder
but I
for you
like
in
this
life.
subject, and I thought I had a chance.
But you're not doing great.
I know that. Look
She's
at
not
her.
doing, no. She's not even from this country. And no, Esther, you need to get with yourself. And she's just slapping the thing first.
next
Okay.
question.
You would have gotten
question.
Gloria Stefan?
What states did the girls in Simple Life travel to?
How many are there?
We might as well guess.
Great.
Annie?
Alabama, Arkansas,
This degree of difficulty was too hard.
West Virginia.
Good job.
That was all of them?
Yeah.
That was
What?
Julian's question.
Did I really get all of them
No,
right?
you didn't get all
Oh. Are there more?
Texas.
There's Idaho. Yeah, right up there.
This is just
Idaho,
gonna,
Florida, Vermont, Texas, South Carolina, New York.
know
Julian,
this?
this is
This was a
Julian's
crazy question.
Okay, get
Who
rid
would
of
know
it.
that?
So
I
we're
have
gonna
You know
get
what?
rid of it,
I
and
have
we have a new
Simple
question.
Life on DVD, and I don't know that.
Okay. Next
Do you still use a
question.
DVD player?
Yeah.
What movie did Lindsay Lohan star in 2005?
2005.
Ooh.
Esther?
Mean Girls.
Nope.
Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
How many guesses did
Nope.
she get?
One guess.
One guess.
Okay.
Okay, 2005 was.
That was 2005.
Was
No.
it Freaky Friday?
Nope.
Herbie Fully Loaded.
Yes! Herbie!
Esther's like, I haven't seen any movie.
Was Mean Girls 04?
Huh?
Was Mean Girls 2004?
Yes, Mean Girls was 2004.
That was a hard one. I would have never gotten that.
I
It
didn't
just
even
was.
know that
I didn't even.
existed.
It was just in my brain too. I didn't even think. It just came out.
You just had that low hand.
Herbie Fully Loaded. It's just in there waiting to come out.
See, you are like a kind of like a little
Herbie?
speaking car. Tiny little car.
Next question. Please name all of the Backstreet Boys members as well as NSYNC.
Okay.
Annie.
Backstreet Boys. Kevin, Nick, AJ, and oh my God, what's that little guy's name? The blonde one.
Is it Brian?
Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the assist. Don't help her though.
Okay,
Is there
good job.
another one?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
I can do
NSYNC.
insane.
And then
go.
NSYNC is
I can do
Chris,
NSYNC.
Kirkpatrick, the hot one.
Yeah.
Joy Fatone.
The hot one.
The other hot one, the hideous nerd Justin Timberlake, and JC,
You're missing one.
and
Gay.
But
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't.
Lance Bass.
You
Oh my
just say
God.
gay.
She needed a point. She needed a point.
To
Just say
leave the gay out.
You can't leave gay out, Annie.
Homophobic.
You
He's
should have
our
been number
closest
one.
relation too. I feel like he's orbiting us at all times.
Really? Is he a comedy fan or a comedy person?
He's just like friends with Justin Martindale, and he's
Oh,
around.
okay.
We
Good
should get
job,
Lance
Annie.
on.
I'd love it.
Next question. What food
Wait,
court.
I have a question. Does this look like my body, this podium? Why did you make a podium shaped exactly like my body?
Well, also, why am I having the most fun I've ever had in my life? We need games every week.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
great.
Okay, number 6. What food court restaurant had an Italian flag in the logo?
Oh, God.
Sparrow.
Yes.
Wait, guys, can we just talk about food courts for 1 second? I need to just think about it. Master Walk, your lo mein, if you're watching. I didn't mean to highlight. If you're lo mein,
Why did you?
I love you. Thank you.
Sesame chicken.
Oh,
When they gave me that's my first ever sesame chicken sample, they didn't know what they were doing.
Wait, well, what's
you know,
this
my
place?
dad and I, we go mall walking and we go through and we do the rounds and we see how many we can collect, how many toothpicks.
What's the place called?
I think it was Master Walk.
Master Walk
too.
was my shit.
Oh, I've
Even
never
their nasty
been.
egg drop soup.
Charcuterie
Yes.
was my favorite.
Subway. Give me a Subway.
The only
food
reason
court.
that I knew Sparrow was because it was a huge deal when it came to my city in the
Yeah.
Philippines. And there was like a long line around, and that's the only reason why.
the breadsticks were also
And then there was
good.
always like a gyro place, and then there was like, oh God, that food court.
smoothie spot, yeah. DQ. Why I want a food court right now.
We have a food court and
Oh, we can have a food court episode.
That's
Wow.
a great idea.
Just wear the merch.
Yeah.
Can I tell you though, I'm really sad that like Panda Express kind of took out Master Walk.
Were they in
'Cause
competition?
Panda Express is more popular to them.
I think Master Walk was better.
Master
I
Walk.
do love a good panda sesh, though.
I never really found my footing with Panda. Maybe you should take me
One
to show me
time,
around.
One time I did a show near Panda Express, and then afterwards I had a good set, so afterwards I had to celebrate by binge eating. And I saw these guys like from the show, and they were like, "Oh, good job," or whatever, right? And so then I had to take a shit so bad. I was like, "Fuck." So I go and I'm like taking the shit. I'm like, how am I gonna like explain away why I've been here so long? Because I figured obviously I want to stay, get my autograph, get a picture, whatever. And they were completely gone when I came out. Like, they were not still there.
They were
for me.
waiting
In my
for you.
head, I thought they'd be like it was like Good Morning America, and they had like signs out front.
Okay,
Next question. What is one political conflict of the early 2000s not including 9/11?
Political conflict.
I'm out.
Of the 2000s?
Yeah, early
There's
2000s.
no way you're gonna get
Of
this.
the early 2000s, there's always been not peace in the Middle East, so I could say that.
Okay, sorry.
Clinton was a little early for that.
I got a couple.
Okay.
Okay, the weapons of mass destruction, obviously.
That's kind of 9/11.
That's 9/11.
That's a little
What
9/11-ish.
about Gore versus Bush and the electoral count?
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Was that before?
That's on the
or after?
list.
You got it.
That was
That's a
it,
good
right?
one.
Was that
Yeah.
before?
That's 2000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Florida.
cutting it close.
That was pretty good.
Sarah Silverman has a funny joke. She's like, I don't have kids, so I don't have anything to like show time except like 9/11 is like her only time marker.
That's really funny.
What was the top grossing movie of 2002?
2002.
Titanic was 99.
Was it Romeo and Juliet?
That
was
was 90s, yeah.
Oh, I like this. This feels like Doug Benson's.
What the fuck?
Can we get a clue?
Yeah.
Actor.
Let's say.
Do you want me to
No.
say the star?
Super.
Okay.
Oh, was
Super.
it Armageddon?
No, that's in the 90s. Wait,
Super.
Super bad?
Superhero.
Oh,
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
oh, it's so boring.
The Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans were so good.
They were so good.
yeah. the Upside Down
Spider-Man
Kids was
2,
great.
Doc
Yeah.
Ock.
That was a good one too. Yes.
Get a grip.
Who hosted the TV show Shot at Love?
Wait.
Oh, I know.
Hosted?
Yeah.
Wait, was it Tila Tequila?
Was she the host?
Who recently became very canceled.
Wait, the Shot at Love was hosted by her?
Yeah, she's the main. She's
No,
the
she
woman.
wouldn't be the host, would she? I guess they did host their own shows. Yeah.
I think she did host it.
they did host
Hosted
it.
their own.
Because I
Yeah,
know
they
the Shot at
hosted
Love
it.
with Tila Tequila. But what was the Brett Michaels one. What was it called?
Rock of Love.
Rock of Love ruled, yeah.
Trying to get me out on the
I
point.
know. Wow, that was actually a show I watched. Was Tila Tequila because that was the first one where she was dating guys and girls.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Guys,
Yeah.
when I went on Breakfast Club, I was wearing a cowboy hat. I was like in a cowboy hat day phase. And everyone said I looked like, all the comments said I looked like I was in Rock of Love. It
Yeah. What's her name?
was like a year ago.
All great. VH1, what a source of joy.
TRL was so
was.
fun. It was so fun to have that place.
No.
And it was cute. Remember how Carson Daly like was friends with Britney? And
Yeah, that was my after
did you do
school.
Carson Daly?
And he was dating
Yeah.
Tara
Me too.
Reid, right?
Yeah, he was dating Tara Reid.
Yeah, I remember
He dated
that.
Britney for a second, didn't he?
I don't think so.
I
Did it,
don't know.
Christine?
Yes, I think so. No.
He did.
Oh, he
Carson Daly, I think.
Carson Daly dated like a lot of people.
Oh,
I
interesting.
remember he had black fingernails.
Yeah, when it wasn't.
You know who he's married to?
Who?
Dave King's former assistant.
Really?
Yes. Dave worked
Interesting.
on the last call with Carson Daly, like the old
That's
iteration.
right. Yeah.
when
Oh,
it was
he
a late
dated
night
Tara
show.
Reid.
Yes, Tara Reid. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Do we have one more? Or a
Okay.
couple more?
Reid.
Couple more. What's the score,
These are-
Julien?
The score, oof. I mean, Annie, you're in last place with 1 point.
okay.
We got 4 for Kalila and Esther has 3.
I meditate.
just-
My ego's not attached
Can
to
I
it.
just say thank you? I've never not been in last place. If this was a gift for me,
Well, I think
then I
it's
liked
like
it.
everybody knows that you're like a last place person, so I can.
Okay, these two are gonna be
I'm a
lightning
natural
round.
born winner.
Lightning round. Okay.
These two are gonna be just like 2 quick shot fires. Okay, you ready? Brittany or Christina? There is a right answer.
Brittany.
Who's better? Gotta get the
I'm
bet.
saying Christina. I don't care.
You're
sorry.
wrong.
I'm saying Christina. I'm saying it. I don't care.
Yeah, but that's fair, but
I'm
wrong
saying it.
answer.
Her voice is
Esther,
better.
correct.
She's a better voice. We all know that.
It's not about
Vocally,
that. It's a
Okay,
full
What is
next.
it about sanity?
It's a,
Motherhood? Are we out to who's the better mother? I think Christina.
That is true. That is true. Okay.
Okay, next.
This is a
Similar.
similar question. Mandy or Jessica?
Oh,
well,
that's a hard one.
these are also subjective.
Yeah,
exactly.
These are really
Yes.
subjective, but for the 2000s, I'm gonna say it was Jessica.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mandy had nothing.
Mandy
nothing on
now, maybe, but the 2000s were all Jessica.
her. Look, of course.
But-
Mandy has like a real.
Mandy kind of had better songs.
She
The
did.
Candy song was pretty
Really good,
So
yeah.
good.
I mean, yeah.
And then the
And
movie,
she was in a Walk to Remember.
Walk to Remember.
yeah, I think
But she was a
that's-
little too classy to be. It was like you're not supposed to be here.
you should-
Jessica was like church born into it. Supposed to be.
Yeah, she's kind of the original Katy Perry in a way.
But think about. Yes.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. Where's Usher?
in the club.
Kalila, go ahead.
His drop top,
Yes.
cruising the
Top
streets.
cruising.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great work.
I love
Thank you.
Usher. I love
Thank
Usher.
you.
Guys, that's what we should do. Is we should go to Usher's show.
We should.
That's
People
the
say
number
it's
one
really good.
Yeah.
I want to see
listen,
Katy Perry, but okay.
Oh, I would love to see Katy Perry. Too. I feel like we're supposed to be friends with Katy Perry.
Sure.
But you're okay.
When what?
The loser, so I don't want to talk to you about it. You somehow will fuck this up. You're gonna go up too high.
Okay, we have one more, and you can choose to partake in this or not. 2 of you, we'd like for you to do your best impression of Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne from the Osbourne Show.
Oh, I'm out of this one.
Well, Shorty looks like Ozzy.
I've always wanted to do his hairstyle where he has like the maroon red underneath. I love his hair color. Ozzy. That's pretty good. Oh, Ozzy, shut the fuck up and wipe your ass. Sharon. Yeah.
Remember when then he got the brain injury afterwards, and we were like,
And he's not bad. They started a podcast and he's with it.
Who?
Ozzy.
Yeah, I think I
he's-
feel like he played that up.
wasn't
a lot,
he,
the
or
mumbling,
was
right?
he still fucked up back then?
I don't know.
Or there's one more thing for the
There
game?
is one more in the buttons column.
Okay, that's okay.
Clap.
Okay. The tiebreaker between Esther and Kalila.
Wait, I got the Usher one. There's no way this is a
No,
tie.
she can't.
No, you got it. 5.
Everyone's scared to tell
yeah.
Kalila she might lose.
Just
Oh,
for to get
God.
beat by my mom if she sees this.
We're pretending it's tied.
This is like you have to just take the fall for her so she doesn't get beat by her.
Kalila and Esther.
You
Okay.
can say you're the one that shot.
So this is the question. Which unexpected candidate was elected governor in 2003?
Oh,
Lila.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
For the record, I also knew that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all knew that.
I
give me my prize,
not only did I
please.
know that, I named my blue tongue skink after him.
Did you really?
Arnold.
Oh my God, tricks. I've never had these. Are they good?
What? They're so good.
Yeah, I've never had them. Ever,
They
like
are
in my life.
delicious.
I've had like Fruit Loops. Is that the same?
It's very similar, but it's different. These are special. You know what I forgot about? Sugar Smacks. Did you guys ever eat those?
What are they?
They're just candy. It's just candy.
I have a topic I want to bring up.
Yes.
Kalila, I've had her shirt for 6 months now. I've had your t-shirt for 6 months now. I cannot have someone's property. It makes me so uncomfortable. I keep wearing it. I can't stop wearing it. I can't stop wearing it. Every time a picture is posted, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta give her a shirt back. Today it was in a pile in a bag of my stuff, okay? I was like, it's dirty. I don't give a fuck. I'm bringing it. I gotta bring it to her. Forgot it on the way over.
I'm not really weird about
Because you have a sister.
sharing clothing. Like I've never been that person who's like, where's my stuff back? I find that people who are not generous with their things, I don't necessarily have like a deep friendship with.
I would just be like, okay, my nightmare is you thinking I'm doing it on purpose and not stole your stuff.
Well, I've had one person do this, which I cannot confront her about because I feel like I just don't know how to do it. So I was like, hey, did I leave my sunglasses at your house? And she was like, yes. She took a picture of them.
And then never gave them to you.
And so I knew that they were at her house, those specific ones. And then when I saw her again, I was like, can I have my sunglasses? And she hands me a really cheap $20 pair of Costco ones. And I was like, oh, these aren't it. She was like, those are the ones I had.
No.
I
She
don't-
duped you? She Amazon duped you?
She duped me. And I was like, these
Whoa.
aren't it. She was like, oh, those are the ones. We must have just, I just assumed those were it. So I said, yes, I had them. And I'm like, she forgot she sent me a picture. So I don't know, but we're not that close and I don't know her that well and I don't know
Is
how
she
to confront
poor?
her. No, she's not.
That's weird.
So like how do
Let's
I
have
even
her on.
and now it's been
her on the show.
months, so like I'm not gonna be
I'm gonna have this instead of bananas.
thank
I'm gonna have a
you.
Funyun.
I just realized too that I lied as a kid about my name. I didn't like telling people my real name because either they had a hard time saying it, but I used to tell people my name was Christine for like the first.
Oh my God.
What? That's such a weird
remember
name.
being
That'd be
5
so
years old.
weird if her name was Christine.
Wait, did you not like your name?
I didn't like my name. I didn't think it
'Cause
suited
people
me.
had
It
to, like,
felt
pronounce
very
it.
sexy and adult.
Well, so did everyone else think that about you?
So when I remember being 5 and telling a stranger like, "Oh, yeah, you're so cute. What's your name?" I'm like, "Christine." And maybe up until the age of like 7, I used to do that occasionally.
I didn't like my name, but I never came up with like a
You
one I
make
liked.
sense. Yours makes sense.
I know.
Esther's
but
a wild one.
hers is, I feel like because no one else had it, and I could see how as a kid you're like embarrassed or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to have to explain that H and everything in it. Yeah.
I also have a silent H in my name.
Yeah.
You do.
I learned
So
from
does
you.
Annie.
Honey.
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 Wait, did you like your name growing up?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely, my name is Anne on my birth certificate. So I definitely was like, I think I got a cool name compared to that. Like,
You don't like Anne.
well, Anne would have just felt insane.
I
It
just
feels
named
so proper.
this dog I rescued in the Philippines.
Draggy leg?
I named her Anne. Yeah, Anne Curtis, who's like a celebrity back home, and she was like she had full of mange all over her body. She was one of like
Oh,
just
like
so
my
fucked
Randy.
up. So I'm like, oh, I named her after like the most famous, prettiest actress in the Philippines, just to counter the.
Fine, you can call me Anne.
So yeah,
Anne is not bad. It's not hitting.
As you're a kid, you have an
my name
adult
is
name. You have an
Esther.
adult
You
name
can't
now.
have that with me.
There was when
Anne
I
is
used to
pretty
play
cute.
games, I always wanted to be the age 19, like when we were kids playing. 19, 29, and my name was Christina.
interesting.
Michelle.
because I think those were the really popular names when we were growing
They
up.
felt
Sarah,
like
too,
hairdresser
right?
names and stuff like pretty.
I wanted my name to be
hairdressers,
Sarah.
those names.
So
Why
bad.
Sarah?
Because all of the pretty white girls were named Sarah, and no one knew how to say Estella, so I wanted to be Sarah.
Asian babies.
I love
didn't
the
like
name
their name.
Estella so
Estella
much.
is such a classic,
Thank you,
beautiful
guys.
name.
go
I
by
think
Sarah.
my name I probably I like names like Alexis. Like sexy girl names.
My sister-in-law's name is Alexi. Isn't that cute?
That's cute.
It's really cute. And she's like hot hairdresser type.
Mm.
Like she's a hottie.
Alexa was really common in the Philippines.
And then, I know it's such a nightmare now though.
Yeah.
Worst name to have. That and Karen. It's like just rename yourself.
But are people still naming their children Pamela or
Ooh.
Stephanie, or like are they
You
still
don't hear those.
or like Janet?
You just named all of my.
It's all of Julian's cousins'
It's
names.
my aunt and her daughter. Aunt is Janet, daughter is Stephanie, and then a good friend of ours is Pam.
Really? I mean, are we
Pam is such a
still-
cute name.
Pam is cute.
in middle school, I knew a girl named Janet, and she was so beautiful. Like she was from a different school, but she was like, kind of in our friend group. She was really pretty and really cool. And I remember one day we were all like hanging out eating, and Janet goes, "Esther, I need to tell you something." And we're all like eating, and she's like, "I have feelings for this guy Nick, who was my ex." And I remember when she started talking to me, I was pouring ketchup, and I was like, "Oh." And then I poured the whole bottle out because I was like, it just blew me away. Like this hot girl, like my ex, it was like such a bad, scary feeling. I don't know. I just have not heard the name Janet since the.
Do you know how many uggos I have raised their street value on?
That's your specialty.
I think it might have been mine at one point too. Like you just bring their, it's a cheerleader effect, right? It's
Maybe
like guys really start to look better.
Maybe we're all very competent and have our own tastes, so that's why we're people that we choose the ugly guys.
I don't know.
What?
Mine was low self-esteem.
That too.
Mine was mean. I had this one of my exes got his wife just left him. I don't care. This is so long ago. I can't give a shit about this person, but so many of my old friends are like, "Did you hear what happened?" They want to give me the gossip about it. That's how he's bad. He's bad.
I wish someone would be that for my ex.
But that's so funny.
I wish I had a "Did you hear what happened?"
People are trying to break the news. It's like when a celebrity dies. People are like, "Did you hear?"
I just met a person who has a phobia of long, cucumber or banana shaped things. Like if he sees a whole banana,
It's a guy.
It's a guy. He's
Thank God.
freaked out. Or a hot dog, he has to see it sliced up.
Is he straight?
He's straight and married and everything.
Or do you think
Okay.
he's closeted? He's like,
Guys
he's
are
have
not.
such a strong reaction to a phallus.
Men are not allowed to have phobias. You can't have that. What?
So I was watching this documentary about this manor where it's like a haunt. It's supposed to be a haunt, but it's this guy basically just tortures people, and he says
What's
if
a
they can get
haunt?
through it. It's supposed to be like a live action horror movie you go into, to get scared. I met these guys that are so awesome. They came to my show in San Diego, but Todd's been obsessed with them for a long time. But in a lot of these places, they'll interview you and ask you what your biggest fears are ahead of time, and then they make the haunted house towards your biggest fears.
Shut
So what would yours
up.
be?
Amazing.
What?
What would? But this guy just ends up torturing me. It's like he's waterboarding me. It's like a nightmare.
What are things that he's done?
His isn't I don't know, if you're afraid of spiders or something. I just watched a thing on Hulu.
I mean,
about
mine would be being buried alive,
Cockroaches for you?
drowning, cockroaches.
What are they gonna do? Try to bury you alive? This is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, for the guy that I just talked about, it'd just be a room full of cucumbers and hot dogs and bananas, I think. What does it mean if a guy turns down a nude for me?
What?
What do you mean?
Sorry, Annie and I are also.
compute.
So I was, a couple months ago, I was seeing somebody and, things were getting into the sexual talk arena and over the phone. And I was about to send him a nude and he was like, no, no thanks.
Did he say
basically.
why?
No, he was just like, I'd rather find out. I don't want to be.
Oh my God, he's trying to be special.
Yeah, tell me, break it down
Wait,
for me.
did you
He's
say?
just trying to be cool. Let me be different. Ugh.
Well, there is the whole thing though in the dating scene where people are like, I don't want to see your like Instagram or your online presence. Like, I want to get to know you in person.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's been a big movement lately. Maybe that's like
But are you really not looking at it? Or are you looking at it and then going in and pretending you didn't?
okay, I believe you. Like, I think that's right.
I
this is
need
what
to
people are
know
saying.
what you are. What are you before I go on a date with you?
But also, like, I can kind of see
But I don't need a nude.
I wouldn't want a nude from him. Like that, I would.
How fast were you gonna send it?
I mean, it was such a great picture of me. I've had it, for a couple of years now, and I was
I
just
love that you
really like
recycle.
waiting. Oh hell yeah! Do you not recycle nudes? Does it have to be, taken in that day?
Well, when it's the same person for 10 years, like, actually, he has no memory. I could totally recycle. But
Wow.
I have a friend
weight
that
fluctuates no
sent
matter
her nudes, and then her boyfriend wrote back like notes on how the picture could have been better.
that's disturbing.
What?
Yeah.
And what were the notes?
Well, he was a director, so he fancied, like he thought.
Was he just trying to be clever?
That's kind of funny though. Was he being funny?
No, he was not
It's
being
not
funny. He was
funny.
being 1,000% serious.
But like actually talking about her bits and her parts.
Well, he was like the angle, this
Can I
angle
just say
isn't right.
something? She has an autistic partner. That's an autism. That's
I mean, he's like
autism.
fairly famous too.
That has to be.
Who is it? We will bleep it out.
His name's he directed. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. Okay. He gave her like a bunch of notes on her nudes and was like, this angle is wrong. And it was the craziest thing.
For what?
Is he straight?
Yeah,
I would be devastated.
I know.
if someone came back with notes.
I know that I've never done online dating and like I should not be speaking to this, but don't you think that if you did look at somebody's Instagram before a date, you would start to come up with like ideas about them and who they are, and you might like just naturally dislike them, whereas if you met them in person and it was more of a slow blow and you learned about it from them, like you have more of a shot at liking that person.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
maybe you're not supposed to like them.
No.
And
but what
also,
about
you
this,
want to look
Esther?
at tagged photos. You want to see them not in the photos that they post.
But
you wanna see
eventually-
other people's posts.
But eventually, let's suppose you like them, right? And then afterwards, you see their Instagram. And that is also another kind of disappointment where you're like, fuck, their social media presence is so cringe.
A lot of Tivas.
So which is better, to know up front that their social media is cringe, or to know after you've already started liking them?
Everyone on the apps has been single for 50 years and they need to fucking figure this out and stop finding problems in people and just like fall in love with someone. I don't know. I'm like all my friends on the apps, I get that it sucks and it's really hard, but I just hear them nitpick about like the worst, like littlest things where I'm like, oh yeah, if I paid attention to that, like of course I wouldn't have gone further with Dave. It's like people are just, I think, so
I think you're right.
picky.
Yeah, I
and
deleted
hard
my
on everybody.
I deleted my Raya for that exact reason, because I was
Because
like,
Andrew Keegan didn't match with
it's
you.
exactly why, guys.
Andrew, what the hell is going on? What the hell? There's nothing not to want in this situation. Get your ass on here. We'll get you chicken strips. Are you vegan? We'll get you fake chicken strips. Get your ass over here. You
On
want
that note-
tofurkey? We'll get you some fucking tofurkey. You might even leave with a girlfriend. Hello?
It really is a Y2K episode when you're mentioning
I'm
tofurkey.
pissed. I'm livid.
On that note, Esther, do you want to close this out?
Happy Thanksgiving in a month. We're having it early because we're hungry and hormonal.
Wait, I have more to say.
Oh no.
I want
I'm
to see
out.
the shoes a guy is wearing before I go on a date with him, okay?
yeah.
Because there's
point.
a type of shoe game that doesn't work for me.
You sound psycho to me. You
It's
are
not
looking
I
at
agree
every
with that.
little thing.
It's a style. That's not a connection. I'm
You're
sorry.
never
if
gonna
they're
fall
wearing-
in love then. that
I'm
way.
in love.
But we're talking in a world for people who aren't.
I agree with that.
That was when I was dating. There's a certain, I don't want to deal with going to a place and I have no vibe with some. I go to the date and then I'm there having no vibe. How about I see that he's wearing weird moccasins and I'm fucking out?
Honestly, that should be a dating reality show.
There's types of shoes. There's types of shoes. I'm
Yeah,
telling
I
you.
totally
Crazy
agree.
to me.
What if he shows up in jeans and leather sandals, like
That's
thong
what I'm saying.
rainbows?
No, this is like
But
height.
that's it depends where you are, because I feel like a
If they're
lot of dudes
foreign.
in Hawaii still,
Yeah.
or an
Okay,
island,
that's
that's still
fair.
kind of acceptable. And then, but over here, no thank you. but I would accept it over there. But you know that dating show that you guys hate, the Naked Attraction with whatever it's called?
Why bring it up?
Obsessed with it.
Shut up.
Obsessed. I
'Cause you're a
think there is
nurse. You like to look at
something to
bodies.
it. I love the butt pimples. I love how
you date that way?
how regular these
Nobody's
people.
hot.
Will you go on
That's what
it?
it is.
Only if I didn't have to get naked and I could just choose. I wouldn't be. No, I wouldn't show my. Again, you know what I mean? Like I've had surgery on my tits.
I feel like you could find your soulmate by choosing that way.
I love how they have uncut dicks. I love everything about it. It is grotesque, but I like how it's very harsh lighting.
So bright.
Yeah, it's harsh lighting. Everything is out, and yeah, I think there's something to it.
You know, it's a little unfair to the men, I'm going to be honest, because there's a lot of growers in this world.
They really are.
And not a lot of showers.
Yeah, because I thought about it
true?
because a couple of the showers on the show, either were smart enough to jerk off and have a half chub right before the cameras were on.
Yeah.
Or they were just showers, right? But I saw a couple of the uncuts where I'm like, I've had that uncut dick before, and I know the potential, and I know it can grow to this big.
You can
There's potential
the
there.
foreskin, you can
Yeah.
see where the future leads.
You just count the rings,
I am.
like a tree.
Like a tree.
concentric circles.
Guys, I cannot believe I didn't tell you this. I went to a nude beach the other day.
Which one?
I went in a
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
I was filming doing a bit, obviously, but wow. Bodies are fucking nasty. nasty bodies. And nobody told me I was like gonna have to like scale a mountain to get down there. It was like to work that hard to see that much disgusting coquino.
And getting back up.
What? And the way back up, you're like, what have I done? There was like a family going down with kids. I'm like, should I warn them? They look European. There was a girl giving it was the nastiest looking people I've ever seen.
But just because it's a nude beach doesn't mean that it like sex is allowed. I don't think.
No,
right?
I felt wrong.
Yeah.
Especially when I was, pushing her head further in.
Okay, wait, can I just say though that I have friends, this is not about the nude beach, this is about dating.
Stop there. We don't believe you. Prove it.
I have friends who like prioritize height in a partner, and I'm like, I feel like these people would rather date like a tall, bad partner than a short, good partner.
Correct. That's correct. I played a game on Leah's show where it was, are they hot or are they tall? So
That's a
there's
great
so
game.
many mid-tall guys that get like really hot girls, and they just get them because they're tall.
I quite disagree. I don't like looking at super tall guys naked. I almost have like a phobia.
I respect you for that. You're different.
Yeah, I don't. Height is whatever. But I do have girlfriends who are
What? You're
bigger
making-
girls who are basically like, no, I need a bigger guy because I'm a bigger girl and I like to feel like the smaller one.
It does
in the
feel
relationship.
better to
Yeah.
have a person that is bigger than you.
What are the parts on a man that what are like your
Hands.
favorite? What?
Hands, calves.
Hands, calves.
I
Those are
love
the parts.
Dave's deformed hands. They're so hot. They're so hot.
Hands are a huge thing for me.
Really?
All
Yeah.
three of
I
you.
feel like, and I've said this on the show before. Send me hand pics. That's my porn. Like it's
Wow.
so sexy to me.
Show
the
hands.
veins, the forearms, like,
Veins.
yeah, everything about it. I love hands.
You need to like go back to nursing school. That's so weird.
the veins. You
Esther's
don't like
never
veins?
dated anyone that's done a push-up in their life.
I don't want people to have veins.
What?
I want to cut into your skin and you be a Barbie. Like veins are so scary.
Veins are scary.
Get her,
okay,
Annie.
guys.
Please get her.
Veins are scary. Kind of a vain thing to say, don't you think?
Sure.
She
If you
said,
switch
I
the
don't like
spelling-
veins. I want to cut into your skin like a Barbie. But I'm an asshole because I don't want you wearing a flip-flop
A
from,
Sorel.
are.
from
That's
the
crazy.
farmer's market
That could be
that
your
was
soulmate.
hand-whittled. I don't want it.
That could be your
That's
soulmate.
not my soulmate.
Annie, I think that's brilliant.
It's not my soulmate.
She's wrong.
No, there's no way.
No, if someone was wearing
There's
like a
a type of
Sorel.
slipper that would make me break up with Todd.
Sorels are out for you?
Oh, out. And if you're wearing the wrong sneaker with the wrong pant, forget about it.
Here's the thing.
Who's
Style
crazy?
is always purchasable. You can always change the style.
That's true. And I've dressed up many a man.
Yeah, I think that is something if they're open to it.
But if you're willing to wear the type of sandal I'm thinking about right now, it's never gonna work out.
Especially for
Because
like
those type of guys don't want you to dress them. They're trying to prove some point or something.
No.
You know what disappoints me? I'm not saying I would break up. It's disappointing.
Veins? Is it veins? Is it blood running through people's bodies?
It's disappointing when it's not boxers.
what?
What? Oh,
That's a hot take, I would
you
say.
like boxers?
Boxers
Loose
are
boxers?
so not in anymore.
Are you guys insane?
We also like veins.
Yeah,
too.
loose
do you guys
boxers
like?
for us. I like wearing boxers at home. Like I
Like,
personally do.
are we talking what we
Are you
wear?
talking about tight boxer, like
boxer briefs?
Or are you talking about like
Boxer
the
briefs
loose,
are the
like Joe
ones.
boxers?
Boxer briefs are the one.
Those are the ones.
No, briefs are the
What
ones.
are boxer briefs?
Brief?
No, briefs are like tight
Tight.
trunks.
No, that's
You're
underwear.
saying just briefs,
No,
not boxer
boxers are
briefs?
so
No, I
sloppy.
like
That's a hot,
hot take.
Are you kidding me? All
That's
of
a
you?
hot-
You,
That's so-
you dirty bitch. Come on, you like boxers.
That's
I'll
so
take anything other than tighty
Shoes.
whities. My
It-
dad
yeah,
wears those.
that's
I don't want you to
exactly
dress
mine.
like my dad.
Okay, not tighty whities, boxer briefs at least. Can we agree on
What is
that?
that?
Obviously the hot ones.
They're the tighter, like sliding shorts almost.
No, that might as well be tighty whities.
Wait,
No, y'all are. You
I feel
guys,
like boxers
Don't
are
y'all.
sloppy.
Don't all of a
No,
sudden
I'm
pretend like you're
yawling.
Britney.
I am Britney today.
Yes, you are crazy. Out of your goddamn mind.
I cannot believe the reaction I'm getting. I thought everyone it was going to be like a team
Honestly,
moment.
I thought you might have one person to agree with you, and I was thrilled when everyone looked at you like you were.
I think we need to take this to the streets because I'm
Yes, we do. YouTube comments.
Yes.
Boxers or
Boxer briefs are mine.
It's just because she wants to wear them. Honestly, it is
It's
a weird
not
selfish.
that. It's
yes,
hot.
it is.
A man in boxers, that's like, to me, that's like a woman in lingerie. Like, that's a hot, iconic
Wait.
way
Oh
to
my
see
god,
a man.
it's so sloppy.
It's sloppy. Yeah, it's loose.
And it bunches up under jeans. Imagine that just
We're
bunching
not
up.
doing well.
You guys are,
She's unwell, Annie.
oh my God. Happy Thanksgiving.
And also lingerie on a girl. Are you still into that? You loser. You fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. We gotta listen, guys. Write in the comments so we can replace Esther with. I can't handle these bullshit takes anymore.
No, your soulmate is out there wearing flip flops, and it's really
I am
sad.
married. What are you talking about? To someone with a style that matches me. It worked out just fine the way I did it. I will tell you, Todd is one of the only people I haven't had to dress. And I do
What
appreciate
a relief. That is it. Same with Bobby.
And he wouldn't want me to dress until I like that too.
I guess I do like Dave's style. I definitely, by the way, I definitely do not like a guy who likes expensive stuff. Like Dave is so, like, I need someone who's frugal and doesn't think that they have self-worth to spend money.
Honestly, right now, I had to return a fan. I got one of those expensive Dyson fans because I thought it would, Todd gets like allergies if I run a fan at night. And so I was like, oh, this won't give him allergies, but it gives him allergies. And it was $700. So I'm like, it's the last day to return it. And I gave Todd my credit card to go to Century City Mall. And let me tell you,
Did he buy a lot of candy?
there's going to be, not candy, there's going to be a very expensive jacket I bet purchased. Todd, I like when Todd gets a nice expensive jacket on me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. I do like buying Dave clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so appreciative. It's like sad. It's actually so sad. It's so sad.
Oh, God. I think we're good, right? Okay.
Okay. Everyone,
Sorry we ate on mic, but
I
we're
know.
humans, guys. We're human.
we're hormonal. We were here a long time.
I live so far away from